Let's check out the latest AP poll entering today's action. Here's the top 20 teams making that cut. You see the Dogs at number 4, one spot behind number 3 LSU. 10 SEC teams in the top 25 not shown here. Alabama and Tennessee are ranked 21st and 22nd respectively. Ironically, the Vols will be Georgia's SEC opener next week, followed by the Crimson Tide. 2 weeks after that, not an easy way to start league play for Georgia. But before we can look ahead, let's look back. Alabama and Texas both losing to open the year in one of our big 3 storylines from week 1. The Bama loss to Florida State is a fairly big shocker. Texas losing on the road to Ohio State wasn't as shocking, but you have to be concerned with the way Arch Manning looked. Then there's Bill Belichick's college football coaching debut at North Carolina, a 48-14 home beatdown by the hands of TCU. Finally, 2 teams that typically disappoint when it counts, LSU and Miami, both came out with wins in the top 10 showdowns to open up the year. I'm going to open up the floor. Bell, I'll start with you. What was your biggest takeaway from week 1 action?
I think Bama, they lost, but, it's the way they lost. Not physical, undisciplined, seemed just didn't want to be there. And we've seen even, players jogging on the field. I got a great take. I think John Gruden is going to be the coach for Bama in the next 2 years. The fans are tired of, Coach Boers, and he's just not bringing that SEC mentality to Bama.
John Gruden. Do you think Alabama's history would like that?
I don't know. That's a little controversial.
Listen, I don't mind a hot take, but
that's my hot take.
Rennie, what say you from week 1?
Yeah, first, I can see more Dan Lanning from Oregon.
Okay, I can see that.
Giving him a deal that he can't refuse.
I can see that.
I can see Glenn Schumann.
Oh, man. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. So, for me, I got to go with that Belichick story. Just knowing the past success that he has, as a Super Bowl winning coach, to be able to, get beat like that in your first debut game, it really says a lot about, just his past. Was Tom Brady the key to his success? Is he really a great coach? There's a lot of questions that now open up because of the results. And then also, what's his ability to develop players and get them to buy in into the culture? Is he good at that, or is he just a systems guy who just has a high football IQ? So I think that story is going to really, really unfold as the season continues to go on.
They look distracted.
Yeah, for me, I think the graphic was a little bit wrong. I don't think Miami and I don't think LSU survived. I think they thrived. I think they played 2 excellent football teams in Clemson and in Notre Dame. 2 teams that I think will find their way into the college football playoff and make a run at it. But I'm going to stay in-house in the SEC. This was about Bama and Texas. I think they both dropped the ball a little bit. One from the coach, one from the quarterback, and how do they respond here in week 2?
I think it was really cool to see Carson Beck so emotional after the Miami win. It's obviously been a long road to get that win. Had to mean a lot to him as well. Today.